Anyone may convey the message to Abdul Rafi. He must write his ID, otherwise he will not be allowed to enter into the class. And this, the second one, Yusra Khan. Now you came in the fourth session. You are absent in the previous three sessions. You are coming in the fourth session. Okay. Convey the message to Abdul Rafi. Okay, this question, cos t upon under root t plus 1, 1 into under root t plus 1 minus t into 1 will be t upon 2 under root t plus 1 upon t plus 1. Now we will take the LCM of the upper. It will become cos t upon root t plus 1 whole this one, and we'll take the LCM of these two terms. This is also in the fraction. 2 under root t plus 1 is the LCM. When 2 under root t plus 1 is multiplied with this one, under root, this is also under root t plus 1, this is also under root t plus 1. So under root t plus 1 whole square. So it will become t plus 1. Square and root are cancelled. Minus t whole upon t plus 1. Now it might be simplified. Okay, I will do over there. Cos of t upon root t plus 1 into this is close into 2t plus 1 minus t whole upon t plus 1. ये भी नीचे आ जाएगा. That will also come down. 2 into t plus 1 into under root t plus 1.
सही 2t plus 2 नहीं होगा.
नहीं बेटा, it will come over down 2 into t plus 1 into under root t plus 1, and that will be open. Oh, sorry, that one 2 plus 2t plus. ये मैं समझा ये नीचे वाला कह रहे हो.
नहीं ऊपर वाला.
ठीक है. So 2t minus t will be t plus 2. So that will become cos t upon root t plus 1 into 2t minus t will be t plus 2. Upon 2 into t plus 1 into root t plus 1. This is the final answer. Cos t upon root t plus 1 into t plus 2 upon 2 into t plus 1 into under root t plus 1 into under root t plus 1. This is the final answer. Muhammad Ufran Bhatti and Kausal Bilal. No one convey the message to Abdul Rafi? Okay, I am sending the message in the group.
सर मैंने उनको बोल दिया है.
बोल दिया आपने? अच्छा चलिए ठीक है बेटा, थैंक यू. So this is the final answer. That was question number 37. Ahmad Mirza 63254. So in this way, we will do this. This is the chain rule. This is the chain rule. Now we'll do the implicit functions. We will do the implicit functions. Up to today, we did the explicit functions. We did explicit function. Y is a function of x, x is a function of t, s is a function of theta, etc. These are called the explicit functions. These are called explicit functions. When y is equal to some function of x, y is equal to x square plus 3x plus 5. So y is separately on the other side. In the same way, s is equal to 5 sine theta plus 4 cos theta. So s is a function of theta. So s is separate, t is theta is separate. In the same way, r is equal to function of t. R is equal to 5 cos t plus 1 over 3 under root 7, 3 under root t, etc. So these all are called the explicit functions. Implicit functions are those where x and y are always associated with each other. They are not separate. On one side is y, on the one side is x, not in this way. Just like x square y plus 3xy plus 4x equal to 7. So these are the implicit functions. So generally the curves are implicit. The equation of the curves are implicit. For example, the equation of the ellipse is x square upon a square plus b square y square upon c square equal to 1, etc. So these all are called the implicit functions. So in exercise 3.6, we will find dy upon dx in implicit functions. We will find dy upon dx in implicit functions. So exercise 3.6, question number 19. Exercise 3.6, question number 19. Use implicit differentiation to find dy upon dx in question number 19 to 32. Question number 19 to 32, we will find the dy upon dx. Question number 19 is x square y plus xy square is equal to 6. So this is not y is equal to some function of x. X and y, this is a function of x and y. They are together. So we have to find dy upon dx. So we will differentiate with respect to x. We will differentiate with respect to x. So there are two functions, x and y, u and v. So first we will take the derivative of u, that is 2x square, the derivative of x square. So it will become 2x, power will come over there and one power will be subtracted. X square 2x into derivative of x dx with respect to x. So derivative of x, so dx with respect to x upon dx. This is the derivative of the first function into y, plus we will write the first function x square into derivative of y. So dy with respect to x dx plus the second one, derivative of x will be 1 into derivative of x dx with respect to x is dx into y square, the second function, plus the first function as it is, derivative of y square will be 2y, just like the derivative of x square was 2x, then the derivative of x. Derivative of y square will be 2y into derivative of y dy and with respect to x upon dx is equal to derivative of 6 is 0, constant. The derivative of constant is 0. So it will become dx is cancelled by dx. This will become 2xy plus x square dy upon dx plus dx is cancelled by dx plus y square plus 2xy dy upon dx is equal to 0. So in this question, I wrote derivative of x with respect to x dx upon dx. Here also derivative of x with respect to x dx upon dx. But in the next questions, I will not write dx upon dx. It is understood x square or the derivative of x square will be 2x. No need to write into y plus x square, derivative of y will be dy upon dx. But dx upon dx I will not write, dy upon dx I will write. Okay, now dy upon dx will be written on the left side. Even if they are on the other right side, we have to shift on that side. So that will be written on the left side, x square dy upon dx plus 2xy dy upon dx, and without dy upon dx will be shifted on the other side, minus 2xy, and this is also minus y square. The terms involving 63914 . So the terms involving dy upon dx will be shifted on the left side of the equation, and without dy upon dx, those terms will be shifted on the right side of the equal sign. Here dy upon dx is common, and it will be written on the right side of the expression, not the equation. And inside will be x square plus 2xy. And dy upon dx is common on the other side. It will become minus 2xy minus y square upon x square. Sorry, this one. Now this will be shifted on the other side. So dy upon dx is equal to minus 2xy minus y square upon x square plus 2xy. So this is the final answer. But if you want to simplify this. This could not be simplified further. Minus 2 minus y is common. Inside will be 2x plus y upon x is common, x plus 2y. This is the answer. If you leave up to here, this is also correct. If you simplify in this way, this is also correct, because it could not be simplified. Nothing is being cancelled. Nothing is being cancelled here. Therefore, if you leave up to here, that's also enough. So this is the called the implicit function, the differentiation of the implicit functions. You have to find dy upon dx. Y is not separate from x. They are mixed together. In each term, x and y are mixed together. So they are called the implicit functions. And before that, before this question, we did the explicit functions. That was question number 19. Now we'll do another question. Question number 21. We will do question number 21. Have you all understood this question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Question number 21. Two xy plus y square is equal to x plus y. Is equal to x plus y. We will differentiate with respect to x. 2xy plus y square is equal to x plus y. Differentiating with respect to x. So 2 is constant. It will be written outside. There are two functions, u into v. So derivative of the first function x is 1 into dx upon dx. I am not writing, into the second function y plus first function is written as it is. Derivative of y is dy upon dx. Here also dx upon dx is, can be written, but they are cancelled each other. There is no need to write. Plus the derivative of y square will be 2y dy upon dx is equal to derivative of x is 1 into dx upon dx, that is cancelled out, plus the derivative of y 1 into dy upon dy dx with respect to x, dy upon dx. Okay, open the bracket, the first bracket, it will become 2y plus 2x dy upon dx plus 2y dy upon dx is equal to 1 plus dy upon dx. All the dy upon dx will be shifted on the left side. This one, this one, this one, here 1, that will go on the other side, minus 2y. This one shifted on the other side. This is here, this is here, this is here. So all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, dy upon dx is common. Inside will be 2x plus 2y minus 1 is equal to 1 minus 2y. Divided by this one, dy upon dx is equal to 1 minus 2y divided by 2x plus 2y minus 1. 2x plus 2y minus 1. So this is the answer. In this way, we will do the implicit function, the differentiation of the implicit function. In the last class, we found the equation of the tangents and normal in the explicit functions. Generally, the curves, just like the curve of the circle, curve of the uh, hyperbola, curve of the parabola, curve of the ellipse, etc., the curves are not in the explicit functions, they are in implicit functions. So to find the equation of the tangent and normal, so we will find dy upon dx in the implicit functions, and then we'll put the value of x and y, x1, y1 in the derivative in the dy upon dx, and then we'll get the slope. This is called the slope. And then that slope will be used to find the equation of the tangent and normal. That is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So we'll do this the same questions. This is question number question number 45 of the same exercise, or question number 47. We will do question number 47 of the same exercise. Find the equation of the tangent line and the normal line. Find the equation of the tangent line and normal line. You must Remember that equation of the tangent normal can be found when x1 and y1 are given. Otherwise, we cannot find the equation of the normal and tangent. Only the equation of the curve is given. If the point is not given x1, y1, we will not be able to find slope. We can find derivative, but we can't find the slope. Question number 47. X square plus xy minus y square equal to 1. At the point 2, 3, we will find the equation of the tangent and normal at this point of this curve. So first of all, we'll differentiate with respect to x. X square 2x into dx upon dx, we do not write. Plus there are two functions, u into v. So derivative of x will be 1 into y plus x will be written as it is. Derivative of y will be dy upon dx. So u into v, the first function, the derivative of the first function 1 into the second function plus the first function into derivative of the second function minus derivative of 2y square will be 2y dy upon dx. Derivative of 1 will be 0. Derivative of 1 will be 0. Now x dy upon dx will be kept on this side. X dy upon dx minus 2y dy upon dx is equal to 2 minus 2x, and this will be go on minus y. Dy upon dx is common. Inside will be x minus 2y is equal to minus 2x minus y. Divide by this one. Dy upon dx is equal to minus 2x minus y upon x minus 2y. This is the derivative, dy upon dx. Now we will find slope at this point. At different points, slope will be different. So m at this point at 2, 3. Now we will find m. At 2, 3, m will be equal to minus 2, x is 2, minus y, y is 3, upon x is 2, minus 2 into 3. X and y are replaced by x1, y1. X and y in dy upon dx are replaced by x1, y1. So it will become m. Dy upon dx will become m. So the answer is minus 4 minus 3 upon 2 minus 6. So minus 7 upon minus 4. The answer is 7 upon 4. Answer is 7 upon 4. This is the slope m. Slope m is equal to 7 upon 4. Now we will use the same formula as we have previously in the previous last class we have done, how to find the equation of the tangent and normal. Have you understood up to here? Have you all understood up to here? So that I will rub it.
Yes, sir.
I will rub it to find the equation. Equation is as we have previously done. Equation of the tangent. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus 3 m 7 upon 4 into x minus x1 is 2. So y is equal to minus 3 shifted on the other side plus 3 plus 7 upon 4. First we multiply this one, 7 upon 4x minus 7 upon 4 into 2, and minus 3 will be shifted on the other side. This is plus 3. So equation will become 7 upon 4x minus 7 upon 2 plus 3. So y is equal to 7 upon 4x 6. So minus 1 upon 2. This is the equation of the tangent. This is the equation of the tangent. Equation of normal. Y minus y1 is equal to minus 1 upon m x minus x1. Here m into x minus x1, here 1 minus 1 upon m x minus x1. So y minus 3 is equal to minus 1 upon is 7 upon m is m. So 1 upon m will be 4 upon 7 minus 4 upon 7 x minus 2. Open it. Y will be equal to minus 4 upon 7x plus 8 upon 7 and plus 3. Minus 4 upon 7x minus minus plus 8 upon 7 plus 3. It will become y is equal to minus 4 upon 7x. 7 3s are 21 plus 8, 29 upon 7. This is the equation of the normal. Equation of the tangent will be y is equal to 7 upon 4x minus 1 upon 2. Equation of the normal, y is equal to minus 4 upon 7x plus 29 upon 7. Only the difference is here y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Here y minus y1 is equal to minus 1 upon m. That means the reciprocal of m. If it is 7 upon 4, it will become 4 upon 7 and with negative sign, with opposite sign. If the sign is plus over there, so it will become reciprocal of this one and the sign will be opposite. So y minus 3 is equal to minus 4 upon 7 x minus 2. Only this is y minus 3, 7 upon 4. This is minus 4 upon 7. Opposite sign and the reciprocal. And this is as it is, x minus 2. Open it. Y minus 3 is equal to minus 4 upon 7x minus minus plus 8 upon 7. And minus 3 will be shifted on the other side plus 3. So y will become minus 4 upon 7x plus 29 upon 7. This is the final answer. This is the equation of the normal. So generally the curves are not explicit. The equations of the curves are not explicit functions, they are implicit functions. For example, the equation of the circle x square plus 2xy plus y square plus 3xy 3xy is equal to 7, etc. In the same way, equation of the parabola y square is equal to 4ax or x square is equal to 4ay, etc. The equation of the ellipse x square upon a square plus y square upon b square equal to 1. The equation of the hyperbola x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to 1, etc. So curves always be in the form of the implicit functions. Generally, the curves are always in the form of the implicit functions. So we have to find derivative dy upon dx in those implicit functions, and then we will put the value of the point, the given point, because at different point in the same curve, at different points, the slope will be different. For example, this is the curve. Here the slope will, at this point, the slope will be this way. This will be the slope, this is the tangent, and at this point, the slope will be this one. That will be the tangent. At this point, the slope will be this one. So at different points of the curve, the slope will be different. So therefore, when we put the value of x1, y1 in the derivative